Morning guys, so this morning we're going to do a bit of a workout on mobility. So one thing I was thinking over the last few days is, when all this is over, one thing I want to get back into is my powerlifting, squatting, deadlifting, bench, all that sort of thing. So I was sort of thinking, what could I do to increase mobility on my squat, mobility on my deadlift, while I'm not doing the actual movement itself. So I've come up with a little routine for it's a little bit like what I do for my warm-ups anyway, for my squats, my deadlifts, etc. But I've just adapted it a little bit further. We'll give it a go, see how we get on. It's a lot of hip movement, a lot to do with around the ankles and just getting those glutes firing as well. So yeah. Exercise 1, what we're going to do is just basically we're going to lift the leg, we're going to march on the spot. What I want you to concentrate on is bringing that leg straight up, so we're in line with the hips the whole time. What you don't want it to do is sway out to the side. Yeah, the whole time we're concentrating on that movement coming up. So up and back down, nice controlled movement. Now one thing you'll find through the video I'm going to be a little bit cautious about. I'm in my living room. Yeah, we have a tortoise just roaming around the living room at the moment. So if you do see Flash, yeah, he might make an appearance. Yeah, so just a few more reps. So the whole time what we're trying to do is basically stay on that one point and just bring that leg all the way up to the hips and back down. Yeah, don't let it sway off to the side, just straight line of movement. Yeah. Just go 2 more reps. And then 1 more. That's it, and then switching sides. Yeah. Likelihood is you probably started on your stronger side. Yeah. You might have been a bit more stable on that other side. Just take your time with it, no rush. Like I said, the concentration is drawing that line straight up through the hips. Yeah. What I like to do quite often as well is I'll touch the muscle group where I want to work. Yeah. So it makes me psychologically, it makes me think about the actual area that I'm working. I do this quite a lot, especially with leg exercises. So if I'm on a leg press, for example, I'll just tap my quads. Yeah, as I'm raising my hips, all I'm doing is just gently putting my thumb into my hips, just to remind myself that's where I'm working. That's it. And then. So with exercise 2, what we're going to do is going to go down onto the floor. Yeah, now I will be joined with a little friend here, look, he's just making his way, so I'm just going to quickly move him out of the way. See you later, Flash. See you later. Yeah, just quickly move him out of the way. So what we're going to do, we're going to go down onto the floor, onto your mats. Yeah, we're basically going to glute bridge. So to start off, we've got arms out to the side. I just want you to push up. Yeah, so you're contracting through your glutes. Yeah, try and keep a straight line and then nice control back down. Now with these ones, I like to come up onto my heels. So push through those heels and then relax. So we're going to do 10 reps, we're going to keep it simple. 10 reps. So that's 3. Just take your time, think about your breathing. That's it, nice controlled, deep contraction at the top. Control it on the way back down. So we're getting those glutes firing to start with. I'm going to go 1 more. That's it. And then relax there. Now your second exercise, what I like to do is bring my leg in. So when I'm doing the glute bridge, we'll bring 1 leg in and we'll just concentrate on a single leg. Now with this one, you might find that you can't go as high. Just work to whatever mobility range you've got really. And again, it's either foot flat or if you go onto your heels, go onto your heels. Like I say, I prefer to go onto my heels, just get that drive through my heels at the bottom. It's joining me again. Yeah, you don't want to give up today, do you? You go play that. Well done. Right, so ready for the second set. So we're going to go, coming up, yeah, we're going to bring 1 leg in towards your chest. At that point there, I want you to push up, control back down. Yeah, so push up, control back down. So same again, we're going to go 10 each side. Yeah. So again, we're just getting those glutes firing. 2 more. And again, last one. That's it, and then nice and steady, switching sides. Just take a moment, get yourself in position. As soon as you're ready, go for it. So squeeze up, back down, squeeze. Again, these are really good exercises to put at the start of your workout. Get the hips firing, get the glutes firing. And again, last one. Good. And that's part 2. Feeling good so far? Yep, so warmed up the glutes, warmed up the hips. Yep. Section, what we're going to do is a side plank. So with the side plank, coming up onto the side, bring your arm up, and we're just going to literally hold 30 seconds. Yep, so this is going to get the hip activating again. Work on that side, work for your core, nice and strong. Yeah, drop your hips if you like, then back up. So again, really good for even deadlifting. Put into your deadlift routine. Get those hips firing. That's it. And switch sides. That's it. So opposite sides, so drop those hips, back up. Drop, back up. Yeah, bring your arm up if it helps. Go 3, 2, and 1. And rest there. So guys, with the next one, what we're going to do, we're going to sit down. All I want you to do is drop one leg in as far as you can and then switch. Yeah, so try to get those knees down towards the floor. Switch. Yeah, so just working on that internal rotation of the hips. Quite an important one while you're squatting. Keeps that stability. If you can't get all the way down to the floor, don't get all the way down to the floor. Just work on that rotation. So in, back out. That's it. I'll just take my time with this one, get a good few reps in. I will post up at the end a workout that you can follow, a little routine. Do it every day, work on that mobility. Like I say, while we're off, we might as well think of the bigger picture, think of the end goal. For myself, like I say, with it being a bit more powerlifting, a little bit more strongman sort of idea. That's sort of where my focus is going to be at the moment. Come back to it as strong as I can. That's it, and then relax there. Good. Yeah. Probably one of the worst parts of my squat, my worst point of my squat. So this is one to practice. Just go with whatever mobility range you've got at this point. Some people will be able to get right down to the floor. Me personally, I can't. That's why we're working on it. But what we're going to do is we're going to squat down. Yeah. And all I want you to do is think about that rotation. Back, rotate, and back. So again, working on that internal rotation. Just go as far as you can. That's it, and back. Back. The challenge is trying to keep your pelvis straight. Yeah, like I said, this is probably one of my weaker points now. This is one I will be practicing. Let's go 3. One more on each side. And rest there. Good. Once practice, keep adding it in. And like I say, every day, get it in and we'll work on it. Now the next part, as we progress, is your ankle mobility. So with your ankle mobility, normally I do this on a step, but I don't have a step in my living room. So what we're going to do is just literally can do it on the spot. I'm looking around now, see if I can find anything. Going to do it on the spot. And all we're going to do is come up, back down. Yeah, so you're contracting the calves, back down. Just work on the ankle mobility. Like, I could probably use the mantelpiece, so just swing the camera around a little bit. So with the mountain piece, what I could do is drop my heel. Yeah, so I'll drop my heels and then come up. So you're getting that calf raise. Yeah, mountain piece is quite sharp without shoes. Yeah, so up, back down. Yeah, I tend to do one leg at a time, but for today, I'm going to do both. So come up, back down, hold on to something if you need to for balance. And just literally get those calves firing. Yeah, ankle mobility on a squat is essential. You often see like the lifters' platform shoes, they've got like a little bit on the heel. The elevated heel just aids the ankle mobility. But if we can keep our ankles mobile as well, that's all going to assist the squat, make it a little bit better. Yeah, so think about the contraction the whole time, squeeze at the top and lower all the way down as far as you can. Yeah, that worked better than I thought actually. Yeah, so that's ankle mobility stage 1. Adapt on stage 1, what you can do is change your foot position. So you can take your heel out to the side, yeah, heel in, yeah, switch that position rather than just going straight on with your foot. Yeah. On to stage 2, what we're going to do is a little exercise called knee to wall. Yeah, so what you're going to do is basically start with your knee, move some things. Start with your knee touching the wall, heel flat. And what you're looking is keeping your heel flat the whole time. Yeah, see if we can do this one here. So, heel flat. Yeah, and what we're going to do is take your foot back a little bit more, and you're going to push forward. Yeah, so you get a nice stretch right through your Achilles, which a lot of people have problems with when it comes to mobility. Their Achilles being extremely tight, backs of the calves being tight. Yeah, so basically what you're trying to do is push towards that wall, keeping your heel as flat as you can. Yeah, just keep working it back bit by bit at that point. So you focus on this front leg, back leg can do what it wants. Yeah. And then relax out of that. So get a nice deep stretch and then switching legs. So you're starting off quite close to the wall and push. Yeah, so you're trying to get towards the wall as much as possible. Keeping that heel flat. If it starts to lift, just bring it back a little bit. Yeah. Nice deep stretch right through the back of your calves and your Achilles. That's it, and then relax. Simple. Now your next bit, what we're going to do is actually use the squat for the movement. So this is probably the first time other than the internal rotations that you'll use the squat as part of the warm-up. So what you're going to do is you're going to squat down, and all I want you to do is hold that position. Yeah, and what you're going to do is just roll forward in your feet and back. Yeah, so rock your weight forward and back. That's it. So strengthening around those shins. Yeah. And then from there, just go side to side, so you're rocking your weight from one leg to the other. It's just getting those quads active. And then come back up. And then we're going to repeat the process. Shake out those legs. It's just so you're feeling those quads start to activate a little bit. So we're going to go down. We're going to rock forward, back. Try and keep that squat position. Try and keep neutral. Yeah. And left to right. Do it in those quads. And then back up. Good. What we're going to do is just going to do some bodyweight squats. Yeah, take your time. Yeah, if you want to go overhead, go overhead. Yeah, just bodyweight squats. So we're going to go down. And we're going to come back up. Yep, so down. Push back up. Yeah. So we're going to go 10 reps. Should feel your quads active. Your hips shouldn't be as restrictive. Your glutes should be firing. Should feel a lot more comfortable. Should feel like you get a little bit deeper. I've lost count, so we're going to keep going. So 2 more. And 1. Good. So, add all that together. I normally do 2 sets on each. And basically with that, do that every day. By the time we come back to squatting, deadlifting, anything like that, we should be able to get a wider range of movement.